September is Life Insurance Awareness Month. 16% of Americans don't have life insurance, even though they say they need the coverage. More than 1/3 of Americans say they need to have more life insurance. These people may own life insurance, or they may own none. Out of all the insurance policies you can buy, whether it be health insurance, home insurance, fire insurance, flood insurance, or life insurance is the one type of insurance that will certainly pay off if you keep it long enough. But even with that certainty, there are a lot of people who don't own any life insurance at all. Even though life insurance ownership is dropping in America today, again, just over 1/3 of Americans say they intend to purchase life insurance in the next 12 months. Is this large number of people with good intentions of buying life insurance partially related to COVID-19? Maybe, or maybe not. But here's what we do know. Past research shows that a fraction of people actually follow through and buy the coverage they need. Will this year be any different? We don't know yet. That remains to be seen. One of the major obstacles that keeps people from buying the life insurance coverage they need, however, is the perceived cost of insurance. Notice I did not say the cost of insurance, rather I said the perceived cost of insurance. Believe it or not, the perceptions people have about life insurance costs are more expensive than the life insurance policy itself. And not just a little more expensive, several times more expensive. More than half of Americans estimate the cost of life insurance coverage to be more than 3 times expensive than it really is. Younger people are more likely to overestimate the cost of insurance by estimating it to be 5 times more expensive than it really is. Interestingly enough, past results from this same study show that younger people are more likely to feel confident about the correctness of their life insurance cost estimations despite their gross overestimations. Another major obstacle to people buying the life insurance coverage they need is life insurance salesmen. The public's opinion of life insurance salesmen is barely higher than a used car salesman, and nobody likes dealing with a flashy, dishonest used car salesman. Many life insurance agents deserve the reputation they have. Selling bad life insurance policies just to make money is a low way to make a living. It ranks pretty close to theft. And there are plenty of bad life insurance policies out there. Look at this example of a bad life insurance policy from a video I did a while back. This is just ridiculous. Take a look. And there you have it. Right over here, we've got the whole life insurance policy. It's this one sheet hanging straight down right here. And then these four, all four of them, are one index universal life insurance contract. So how and where do you get good, affordable life insurance? Trying to avoid life insurance salesmen may lead you to looking online, getting a quote from Facebook, or looking at those offers you get in the mail from your bank or credit union. Are those good options? I have Gracine McPhee here to answer that question for us. Gracine, this is something a lot of people wonder about. Are those life insurance offers you get from a bank or credit union worth considering?
Offers from credit unions or banks or offers you might find on Facebook are overpriced. I recently received an offer from a credit union just the other day offering me $25,000 of life insurance coverage for $13 a month. That sounds pretty good, but when I actually ran the quotes, I could get 12 times the coverage for the same dollar spend with our carriers. So for $13 a month, I could get not $25,000, but $369,000 of coverage. Now, I'm in excellent health, so I also wanted to see what someone with average health could potentially get. And again, the same $13 a month spend would get them not $25,000 of coverage, but $171,000 of coverage.
That's a big difference. When people look at that piece of paper that comes in the mail from their bank or credit union, or the quote they get on Facebook, that $13 does look pretty small compared to $25,000 of death benefit. So I can see why people would go for that, but it's kind of sad they don't know how much more they could be getting for $13 a month. But I also want to ask you, how long is this insurance going to last? Is this insurance going to cover somebody for the rest of their life, Or is there an expiration date on it?
These quotes are for term insurance, which means it will be temporary coverage that will eventually expire. So think renting a house. Term insurance has the lowest price tag.
So renting a house is cheaper, of course. But what about someone who wants to have the ability to keep their life insurance coverage for their entire life? They never want it to expire. What do you recommend in that case? In other words, what would be equivalent to buying a house in the life insurance world?
In order to have coverage that lasts for someone's entire life, in other words, buying that house, I recommend purchasing participating whole life insurance. This type of life insurance is designed to last for someone's whole life, and it will build equity that you can access anytime for any reason.
Last question I'd like to ask you before you go is about what it's like to get a policy, because people think it may be difficult to get a policy or it's a lot of work. You help a lot of people get insurance coverage every year. Is it difficult, and can you walk us through the process of getting a life insurance policy?
Yes, of course, and you'll be happy to know that it has never been easier to get life insurance than it is right now. And when someone contacts our office, we customize a policy that will work best for their situation, and then we take an application. And our office does all of that paperwork for those applications. Applications can now be electronically signed, which means you can even sign them from your mobile device. Then the applications go to underwriting, the insurance company evaluates the person's records and makes an offer. And then once we have that offer, the policy can be issued, and once again, electronic signatures and the payment completes the process. So we regularly see applications go from start to finish in just about 3 weeks. So it's a very easy process with our office.
But what about getting a medical exam? You didn't say anything about that.
I'm glad you brought that up. In several cases, a medical is not needed. And this is fairly new, where the insurance companies don't require medical exams for people of certain ages applying for certain coverage amounts. And this is what they call accelerated underwriting. The insurance company is still evaluating the health of the individual, but they're doing it with what is called a TransUnion risk score. And if this report doesn't show enough information, or if the person doesn't fit that criteria for accelerated underwriting, then an exam will be needed. So if an exam is needed, our office will request a nurse in your area to contact you to schedule that exam. The examiner can either come to your home or you can go to their office, whichever you prefer. And of course, the insurance company pays for this exam, so there is no charge to you.
That's very helpful information. Thank you very much for breaking that down for us. We appreciate it.
It's my pleasure.
So, how to get a whole life policy or term life policy is actually pretty easy. You just contact Life Benefits office by email or phone, schedule that appointment to get the life insurance coverage designed for you first of all, then apply for it. Our office does all the paperwork. We are licensed in all 50 states. We've added those licenses one by one over the last 13 years. So if you live anywhere in the U.S., we can help you get good, affordable life insurance coverage. Even people who own life insurance may not know what kind of insurance they have. And it makes a huge financial difference whether you purchase whole life, universal life, index, variable, or simply term insurance. So if you need more life insurance, please schedule an appointment with us. We make getting life insurance easy. We help people save money and have financial peace of mind. And finally, if you already have insurance but don't know what kind it is or if it's adequate for you, please request our complimentary life insurance review. We look at your current policies and then help you understand what you have. Contact us with the information on the screen or use the links in the description to be able to request that complimentary insurance review or the appointment. September is Life Insurance Awareness Month, and as you just saw, many people do not have enough life insurance coverage. When people don't have enough life insurance coverage, they worry about their financial future. According to the numbers you just saw, many people believe that getting enough coverage is going to be 3 to 5 times more expensive than it really is. We believe that everyone deserves the chance to have proper life insurance protection and financial peace of mind. Although we hope for the best circumstances for every family, we know the unexpected can happen, and proper life insurance protection can make the difference between a parent staying home with their family or going out to find a job immediately, a family staying in their home, or needing to move out immediately. We know life insurance can make the difference between getting a private education or not. It can make the difference between financial hardship or no financial worries whatsoever. During Life Insurance Awareness Month, we would like to ask you to please share this information with at least somebody. Whether you share this video on Facebook, via email, or in a private text message, you never know, but for some family somewhere, it is possible that your action of sharing this information will make all the difference in their world. Finally, we would like to thank Life Insurance Marketing and Research Association, also known as LIMRA, for their 2020 Insurance Barometer study. The sources for much of the data in this video came from that report. Thank you for watching.